There is a spiritual law that governs your wealth, and it starts right here on your tongue. The words you speak over your finances are not idle chatter, they are commands, prophecies, and blueprints for your future abundance. Too long have you spoken lack and called it reality. Too long have you echoed debt, limitation, and just getting by. But today, we shift the atmosphere. Today, you will speak life into your bank accounts, your business, your income, your destiny. Energetic and inspiring tone. Money is not your master, it is your servant. It does not own you, you direct it. And how do you direct it? With the words that leave your mouth, saturated with faith, conviction, and divine authority. Say it with me. My wealth is unlimited. Money flows to me easily and consistently. Every dollar I circulate comes back multiplied and blessed. This is not fantasy, it is spiritual fact. What you decree, you create. What you affirm, you attract. What you expect, you experience. Building momentum, abundance, does not respond to fear. It does not respond to doubt. It responds to certainty spoken boldly, in alignment with divine law. Stop saying, I can't afford. Stop repeating, I'm broke. These are not harmless phrases. They are spells you cast upon your own prosperity. Instead, declare, I am the master of money. Prosperity is my divine birthright. I walk in wealth, wisdom, and wonder. Every time you bless your finances, no matter their current state, you unlock the gates of increase. Gratitude is your magnet. Praise is your portal. Say, thank you for what I have. Thank you for what's coming. Thank you that I am always provided for. Easing, 2. Acrescendo, hear me now. Lack is not your truth, abundance is. You were not created to struggle. You were designed to overflow. The moment you speak with unwavering faith, the universe must obey. Provision is not coming, it is already here, waiting for your voice to open the door. Declaration moment. Invite the audience to repeat. Repeat after me. I release all fear about money. I speak prosperity. I live in abundance. I am rich in every way. Let this be your daily decree. Let these words build a new financial reality. Let them cast out fear, destroy limitation, and summon success from the unseen. Closing with powerful charge, speak this over your finances, and watch what happens. The moment you align your words with truth, abundance has no choice but to arrive. Not someday now. Go forth, declare boldly, and let wealth answer your call. Money is a spiritual substance, not a material enemy. The world has conditioned many to view money with suspicion or fear, to believe that wanting more is somehow selfish, sinful, or greedy. But such beliefs are false images, illusions that block the flow of abundance. Money is not evil. Money is not cold. Money is not dirty. Money is simply energy, a divine idea, a tool fashioned by the infinite to carry out good on the earth. It responds not to chaos or confusion, but to clarity of mind and speech. When we align our thoughts with truth, money becomes a servant, obedient, faithful, and abundant. You must begin to see money differently. Speak of it not with dread or discomfort, but with joy and expectation. If you treat money as an enemy, it will flee. If you see it as a friend, it will linger and increase. Speak well of it, respect it, bless it every time it comes into your hands. Let no word of lack cross your lips. Say instead, money is God in action. I use it wisely and joyfully. It returns to me multiplied. What you appreciate, appreciates. What you curse, you repel. People often say, I don't care about money. But that is like saying, I don't care about oxygen. Money is not to be idolized, but it is to be understood as necessary, honorable, and good. It builds homes, feeds the hungry, funds dreams, sends children to school, and supports the work of light-bearers around the world. Poverty is not spiritual, it is a lie of the lower mind. True spirituality includes freedom to give, freedom to move, freedom to create, and freedom to live without fear of tomorrow. There is no virtue in struggling when divine supply is infinite. There is no holiness in lack when heaven is rich beyond measure. Do not reject money. Reject the false beliefs that say you are not worthy of it. You were born of divine substance, and you are here to reflect that substance in every area of your life, including your finances. Say aloud, I am one with the infinite substance of wealth. Money flows to me with ease. I use it for good, and it returns to me in waves. Once you shift your consciousness, your experience must follow. You do not have to chase money. You call it to you by spiritual law. You do not run after it to prepare for it. Make room for it, and expect it. Speak to money as you would a faithful friend. You are welcome here. You are safe with me. I honor your presence. And in time, you will find that money, once elusive, begins to arrive with grace, staying longer, multiplying, and serving the highest good in your life. The law of expectancy is one of the most powerful spiritual forces governing your financial life. You do not receive what you wish for, what you plead for, or even what you work endlessly for. You receive what you prepare for, what you expect with unwavering faith. Expectancy is not passive hoping. It is a bold, magnetic force that draws the unseen into the seen. When you expect abundance, you signal to the universe that you are ready to receive it, and the universe must respond. Your words, your thoughts, your posture, and your preparation all testify to what you truly believe is on its way. There is a divine pattern for your prosperity, but it cannot unfold if you are constantly affirming lack. When you say, "I never have enough," you are not just describing your current condition, you are prophesying your future. The universe listens to the tone of your belief. If you speak lack, expect lack, and prepare for lack, it must deliver according to your command. But the moment you begin to speak with certainty, to expect increase, to prepare your life for overflow, then the law is activated, and provision begins to appear in the most miraculous ways. If a guest were coming to your home, you would clean the house, set the table, prepare a meal, and make space for their arrival. In the same way, when you expect abundance, you must make room for it. Clean out old ideas of struggle. Let go of fear-based thinking. Open a new bank account. Start the business. Design the vision. Whatever it takes to say, "I am ready for more." That act of preparation becomes a spiritual invitation. You are telling the divine, "I believe it's coming, so I am getting ready." Many sabotage their finances with casual words of doubt. "Money's tight. It's never enough. I don't know how I'll make it." These phrases are spells disguised as small talk. They are agreements with limitation, and they block the flow of provision. Instead, declare daily, "I expect divine supply. I am ready for unexpected income. I welcome new streams of wealth." Say it with faith, not desperation. Feel it as already done. Walk through your day knowing that unseen forces are working in your favor. Abundance responds to confidence, not fear. When you worry, you shut the door. When you expect, you open it wide. Do not beg the universe, expect from it. Speak your good into form, and prepare as if it were already in your hands. Your faith is the currency of heaven. It buys you entrance into realms of overflow. There is no limit to what can come to you when you stop doubting and start preparing. Expectancy turns on the switch. Expectancy pulls the blessing from the invisible into the visible. And when you live in that vibration of readiness, you cannot help but receive. Your financial miracle is not waiting on the world, it is waiting on your expectancy to call it forth. Gratitude and praise are magnetic forces for increase. They are not empty niceties, they are spiritual tools that open the floodgates of abundance. Every word of sincere thanks, every moment of heartfelt praise, multiplies the good in your life. Gratitude is not something you reserve for after the blessing arrives. It is the very attitude that draws the blessing to you. When you give thanks in advance, you are demonstrating faith. When you praise what little you have, you invite expansion. What you bless, you increase. What you complain about, you diminish. This is a spiritual law. Many people block their own abundance by cursing their current financial state. They speak negatively about their jobs, their debts, their bills, their wallets. They say things like, "This is all I have," or "I never catch a break," and in doing so, they lock themselves into a cycle of limitation. Your words are containers of power, and when they are filled with resentment, fear, or criticism, they cannot carry the vibration of increase. But when you speak with gratitude, even for the smallest coin, you shift the frequency of your entire experience. There is no such thing as just a little. If you treat your current finances, no matter how modest, with reverence and respect, you activate divine multiplication. Say over your money, "You are blessed, you are growing, you are working for my highest good." Speak increase into your situation, and you will watch it grow. When you pay a bill, say, "I rejoice in the ability to give. My supply is endless. This payment returns to me tenfold." Every act of gratitude is a seed planted in the soil of divine abundance. Praise is the song of the soul that trusts in divine provision. You cannot praise and worry at the same time. You cannot complain and receive at the same time. Choose praise. Choose joy. Say aloud, I am grateful for what I have. I am excited for what is coming. My cup overflows. These declarations stir the spiritual atmosphere. They prepare the soil for miracles. Your finances are listening to you. Your bank account hears your voice. Speak to it with love, not frustration. Speak with faith, not fear. Do not wait for circumstances to improve before you lift your voice in thanks. Gratitude is not reactive, it is creative. You are not responding to life. You are shaping it. Every time you express appreciation, you are aligning with the vibration of increase. The more you thank life, the more life gives you to be thankful for. The more you bless your money, the more your money blesses you. You must train yourself to praise through every stage of the journey. Thank the divine for your future wealth as if it is already in your hands. Feel the joy of having it now. Let your words be full of expectation and your heart full of praise. Gratitude is the gateway. Praise is the path. Together, they summon abundance with irresistible power. Faith-filled declarations break the cycle of financial limitation. They are not mere affirmations or hopeful thoughts. They are divine decrees that reshape reality. When you speak with unwavering faith, you are not begging for abundance, you are commanding it to reveal itself. Words spoken in faith are spiritual instruments that slice through doubt, fear, and past patterns of lack. They tear down mental walls built by years of struggle and rebuild your inner world to match the truth of infinite supply. You cannot think your way out of financial lack alone. You must speak your way out, boldly and consistently, until every fiber of your being aligns with prosperity. You must stop describing your circumstances and start declaring your truth. Do not say, "I'm in debt," even if the bills are piled high. Say instead, "Divine substance is now dissolving all debt and releasing me into freedom." Do not say, "I can't afford that." Say, "All that is mine by divine right now comes to me in perfect ways." Speak what you desire, not what you fear. You are not lying, you are invoking a higher truth. Faith speaks of the unseen as though it already exists, because in spiritual reality, it does. What you speak consistently becomes your inner law. If your inner law is lack, your outer world must obey. But if your inner law becomes abundance, your external conditions must rearrange to reflect it. Your words carry creative power. They are not weak wishes, they are instructions to the universe. When you declare, "I am wealthy," even when you don't yet see it, you are writing the script for a new reality. Say it again and again until your mind believes it, your body feels it, and your circumstances reflect it. Every cycle of limitation, whether inherited, learned, or lived, is breakable. You are not bound by your family's financial history, your current income, or your past mistakes. You are only bound by the beliefs you continue to rehearse. Break the script. Write a new one. Say aloud, "I am now aligned with divine wealth. Money flows to me from expected and unexpected sources. I live in the overflow." Let these words become your new normal, spoken daily with joy, not desperation. Faith-filled speech is not about hype, it is about spiritual authority. It is the act of stepping into your divine identity and calling things forth as they should be. It doesn't matter what you see now. What matters is what you are willing to speak into being. Your words are like seeds. Plant them in faith, water them with repetition, and watch as your financial life begins to bloom in ways that defy logic. You are not a victim of your finances, you are the master of them, and your words are the key. Speak now, not someday. Speak with fire in your spirit and knowing in your heart. Break the cycle. Shatter the ceiling. Let your voice become the trumpet of transformation, and your finances will rise to meet your faith.